everyone, welcome to another episode of the Power Oil Healthy Food series, where I show you how to make lots of healthy and mouth-watering recipes using the Power Oil pure vegetable oil. Today I'm not showing you how to make any recipes. Power Oil has sent me to share some tips on how you can sustainably maintain a healthy lifestyle. Those of you who have been a part of my journey know that I am such a healthy eating enthusiast, and everywhere I go I like to preach the gospel of eating healthy and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. In this episode, I will share the tips that I've used over the years to maintain a healthy lifestyle. These are simple, easy tips that when you put them to work, they will literally work for you and produce results for you. But first of all, before we go into the discussion of the tips, let's discuss how important it is for you to maintain a healthy lifestyle as an individual. Now, your body, like we all know, is the only vessel that you have to function on the earth. And whatever you put into your body is what your body is going to give you. So if you treat your body right, your body is going to treat you right. But if you do not treat your body right, your body is not going to treat you right. Now, see your body like your car, for example. You need fuel or petrol or gas, like some people call it, to enable your car function. Now, if you put good petrol into your car will function correctly. But when you put bad petrol into the car, it may even literally knock the engine. So look at your body like you see your car. So when you're putting and feeding your body with all the junks in the world, your body is going to give you back all the junks that it has in it. But if you're giving your body all of the beautiful, healthy, nutritious things and doing the right things that you're supposed to be doing to it, that's what your body is going to give you back in return. I have seen people suffer from ailments and diseases that they shouldn't suffer from simply because they are not helping their bodies by eating and doing the right things. So understanding that it is your responsibility and your role to take good and proper care of your body is the very first step to actually maintaining a healthy lifestyle. You have to understand the importance of it, and you also have to understand that it is your role and it is your responsibility. No one else is going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself and yourself alone. Also, understanding the importance of how eating unhealthy foods or maintaining an unhealthy lifestyle affects your body is one fast way to get up and actually start living and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Because guys, your body is the only vessel you have to function on this earth, and you need to literally take very good care of it. So let's go right into the discussion of the tips without further ado. The very first tip I'm going to share is it starts from your mind. The whole journey to maintaining and living a healthy lifestyle starts from your mind. You have to make up your mind that you are ready and willing to go on the journey. Yes, it's a journey. It starts from your mind. You have to be convinced without a doubt that this is the most important thing and this is the best thing that you can do for your body. Because if you are not convinced in your mind, you will fall along the way. Like, you will literally not want to continue. Because I'm not saying it's difficult, it's not hard, but it requires a lot of discipline. And over time, it becomes a part of you and you won't need to exert so much discipline to live in it. But when you first start, as if you've not been living it, it requires some level of discipline. And if you are not convinced in your mind that this is the way that you must go to help your body, then you will literally stop after a couple of days or even a few hours. And one way to actually have a strong conviction about this is reading up on articles that help you, that educate you on the different roles that food play in the body. We have 6 components of a balanced diet, and the 6 components of a balanced diet include your carbohydrates, your protein, your fat and oil, your mineral and salt, vitamins, and of course water. And these 6 components play different roles, like different active roles in your body. And so understanding the roles of these 6 components of a balanced diet would also help you be convinced that these are the things things you need to know to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Another way to stay convinced is actually understanding that when you grow older, your body needs you to treat it right. You don't have a choice but to treat your body right. Because if you do not treat your body right, it will tell as you grow old. So you need to understand that it is very important that you know what to do to treat your body right. And that's another way to convince yourself that this healthy living lifestyle is a lifestyle that you must emulate as an individual. So that's the first way. It all starts with your mind. And one way to convince yourself is getting all the knowledge, as much of it as you can get as possible. That way you are fully convinced, you are armed with information, and then you go on the journey. The second tip I'm going to share with you is start by setting small and realistic goals. So your small and realistic goals can be goals like, okay, I'm going to sleep a lot better today. I'm going to drink more water today. I'm going to ensure I take about 5,000 steps from now onwards to the rest of my life. Just little, small, achievable, tiny goals like that. And as you continue to take them in bits and bits, before you know it, they become a major part of your lifestyle. I remember when I first started this journey, I remember it was my eldest sister who introduced me into eating healthy. I remember I would always see her prepping her fruit salads every day. Like she would have her pineapples, her watermelons, she would have the apples and she would cut them in bits. And every day she was always eating her fruit salad. And I'm like, this is something I should emulate. One day I had to ask her, this fruit salad you're always eating, what does it do for you? And then she explained to me and I'm like, wow, I immediately picked that up as something that I should do so that I can get all the vitamins and the nutrients that the fruits that I'm using has to offer me, because they offer me something really good. And from then till now, I don't joke on my fruits. I don't joke with my fruits. I don't necessarily have to make them into a salad. I can juice them. I can eat them just as is. But whatever, I ensure that I take at least 5 servings of fruits every day and vegetables. And then I remember something else she taught me was always have water by your side. By her bedside, she has water. In her car, she has water. Everywhere she went, she had this big bottle jar of water, and she would always drink it every chance and every opportunity she gets. So those were the small goals I started to set for myself. I started to drink more water, I started to eat more fruits, and before long I found myself doing these things and they became a part of my regular lifestyle. I remember there was a particular goal I set for myself about exercising. I told myself exercising can be stressful, but I found what worked for me at the time at a very early age, and I've stuck with it. So I started by exercising just for a few minutes per day with dancing. Dancing is a form of exercise. So what I'll do back then is I'll just put on music and I just start to dance and enjoy myself. And I really love to dance to praise songs that help me praise God and just think of His goodness and His kindness. And that's one tip I use. So I'll just slot in the music and I'm dancing. Before I know it, I started to lose so much weight. I'm like, wow, this thing is actually really working. So you see, I set a goal to exercise, but in that goal, I also set a goal to pray, to dance, and just to have fun and praise God in the process. You're killing how many birds with one stone? That's an amazing way to do it. So start with small goals. And before you know it, your small goals will translate into bigger goals that leads to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So the third tip I'm going to share with you on how to maintain a healthy lifestyle is you can join a support group. Now, a support group is a group that people form to help and encourage each other at the different goals that have been set, depending on the different support groups. So there are different support groups that are centered on health and fitness. And by being a part of the group, it actually encourages you and it keeps you accountable. So when you see other people who started out with you are doing their work diligently, living the healthy lifestyle diligently, it actually is a way to get inspired and encouraged to continue living your healthy lifestyle. So it's one way that has worked. I know that I'm a big believer in support systems, having strong support systems that can help you. I'm not a member of a support system, but I have someone who I'm in a sort of a support system with. But I've seen a lot of support groups online on social media, support groups who even share exercise tips, who have daily routines, who have weekly routines, who have meal prep routines, who share with you the things that you can use to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And I think joining a support group is one important way to stay in that healthy eating or healthy living, healthy lifestyle journey that you are on. So that's the third tip, joining a support group. The fourth tip I'm going to share is somewhat linked to the second tip of setting realistic goals. And the tip is ensure that you know exactly what you're putting in your mouth before you put it in your mouth. So it's basically saying, eat mindfully. Don't just eat any and everything that comes your way. Plan your meals better and try as much as possible to eat nutrient-dense meals. Now, nutrient-dense meals are meals that have all of the components of a balanced diet in the right proportion. So when you're eating a meal, your meal has to have some carbohydrates, some protein, some minerals and vitamins. It has to have a little bit of fat because fat is actually needed in your body. And there are healthy and unhealthy fat, but that's a topic for another day. And it also has to have some water as well. So it's important that you are very mindful of the food that goes into your mouth. Ensure that you're eating more nutrient-dense meals. Ensure that whatever it is you're putting in your body has the ability or the capacity to give you something in return. Eat mindfully. Don't just eat because you're hungry, and don't wait until you're hungry before you eat. Plan your meals and see eating on meal times as times where you get to refill your body and give it all of the components or the necessary nutrient that it needs to function at maximum capacity. When you start to realize and understand that you're supposed to have a positive relationship with food, then and only then would you know the impacts and the role of food in your body as an individual. And another tip I'm going to share in this same tip is portion control. Now, I see a lot of people who seemingly in their minds think they are eating healthy, but they are eating in large portions. So the recommended daily allowance for calorie intake for an average woman is 2,000 calories, and for an average man is 2,500 calories. When you exceed this average amount of calories per day for both man and woman, what it will lead to is weight loss. Now, although different people have different metabolism rates, you have different body types and all that, but for the average man and the average woman, it's 2,000 and 2,500. When you exceed this amount, what it translates to is either weight gain, not weight loss, and different other things that your body really doesn't need. So it's important that you learn to control your portions. You can eat 6 portion control meals per day as opposed to one big large meal that's not healthy. So eating 6 healthy portion controlled meals, or even 8 to 10 healthy portion controlled meals per day, is way better than one meal that is not healthy and doesn't have any form of portion control to it. So the fourth tip is ensure that you're eating mindfully and eating nutrient-dense meals that add value to your body. For example, ditch the fizzy drinks and go for fresh juice. I mean, fresh juice has more to offer you than the fizzy drink. I'm not saying totally throw away the fizzy drinks. I mean, once in a while, maybe once in a year or once every quarter, take a bottle of fizzy drink. But ensure that you're loading up on the fresh juices. That's one way to eat mindfully and eat nutrient-dense meals. So the fifth tip I'm going to share on how to maintain a healthy lifestyle is also somewhat linked to setting realistic goals. And this tip is learning to sleep properly. Gone are the days where people would make you feel like if you do not sleep, it means that you are either not hardworking or you're not productive enough, but that's not true. You should ensure that you get at least 6 hours of good quality sleep every day. It's important for your well-being and it's important for your body to function correctly. A sleep that is not interrupted, a sleep that's not disturbed, quality 6 hours of sleep every day for your well-being. Now, your sleep affects so many things. It affects your metabolism rate, it affects your mood, it affects your lifestyle in general. And it's one of the major components of ensuring that you are living a healthy lifestyle. So sleeping every day at night, just ensure that you have a scheduled time. It's always advisable to have a scheduled time for sleep. So your sleeping time can be from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. or from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Just have a scheduled time to get at least 6 hours of good quality rest every day. It's very important for your well-being. And the sixth tip I'm going to share, of course you've heard it so many times, is exercising. You have to ensure that you stay active every day. It's also linked to setting realistic goals. So for exercising, for example, you can start by setting a goal that says, I would exercise once a week. Once a week is better than no time a week. Do you understand? It's better. So start by once a week. Pick an exercise that's enjoyable. What is that one thing that you like to do that's enjoyable? Of course, exercising works hand in hand with your eating habits. So you can't be exercising so intensely and hard and not arrange or ensure that you're eating the right things. In fact, it is 20% exercise and 80% diet. So if you finish spending all that time at the gym or in your house exercising and doing all of the push-ups and press-ups and jump-ups and sit-ups and all of that, and then you end up eating meals that don't add value to your body, meals that just end up making you fat, all the exercising that you have done is just a waste, and I see it as punishment. So to complement the exercise, you have to ensure that you're eating right. But for exercising to be fun and exciting and enjoyable to you, you have to pick or decide which exercise you love to do. So for example, I am the kind of person who cannot work out, I can't exercise myself. I need someone to encourage me, and that's what I talked about, having a support group. I need someone to encourage me, I need someone to push me, I need someone to inspire me. And that's why I had to go the route of hiring a fitness coach. So I have a fitness coach who comes to my house to take me through the process of exercising 3 times a week. It used to be 1 time a week, but I increased it to 3 times a week when I noticed the beautiful things that exercising was doing to my body. And that's how I was able to sustainably maintain that exercise lifestyle. Even when the fitness coach comes around and he's giving me tedious exercise routines that I can't do, I tell him, no, these are the things I like. And for some reason, he has found ways to ensure that his fitness routine for me, like, is customized and tailored to what I like, so that when I'm doing it, I'm not suffering, I'm enjoying the whole experience. And that's something that I think that you can also inculcate into your lifestyle as well. So find something that works for you. If it's being in a support group, just go join someone. If you like exercising by yourself with some good music, turn on the music and start exercising. Swimming is a form of exercise. Walking is a form of exercise. Running is a form of exercise. But you have to perform exercises that are tailored to your weight goals. So if you want to lose some weight, you ensure that you're doing some real high intensity workouts. So just inculcate more exercises into your lifestyle and ensure that you're performing exercises that are tailored to your goals. So the 7th tip that I'm going to share today, which is going to be my last tip for this particular episode, is centered on detoxification and meditation. Now, detoxification is simply the act of removing harmful toxins from your body. Toxins that cause a lot of negative effect, that has a lot of negative effect on your body and are caused by eating not so nutrient-dense meals or not performing healthy lifestyles like exercising and sleeping correctly. So usually I like to detox at least once every month. So once in a week, for example, I have a meal plan, a detox meal plan that guides me through that detox week. So for that week, I'm ensuring that I'm eating only things that are helping me just wash out all the toxins. At that time, I'm taking more lemons, I'm taking more fruits, I'm taking more veggies, more like meals with more vegetables, meals with more fruits in them, and I'm avoiding a lot of carbohydrates, rice and breads and fizzy drinks and all of those, even though I know I don't take those a lot. But during my detox times, I don't take them at all. And during detoxification as well, I also ensure that I increase the amount of workouts that I do per week. I also ensure that I'm sleeping well, and I talked about meditation. During those times as well, I take time to just be calm, and I perform meditation exercises like yoga, where you're just calm and still in the moment, listening to yourself, blocking away the noise from the world and just focusing on you, focusing on your mind, focusing on your inner spirit, just focusing all of your attention on you. And that's what meditation does for you. And by focusing like that, you're bringing some form of calmness, you're bringing some form of order, some form of organization to your body. You're shutting out the whole world and you're just being calm and being still. That has a mind-blowing effect on your body whether you believe it or not. And if you haven't started, I really encourage you to start. So detoxification and meditation. I do my detoxification process once every month. I just pick out a few days, maybe 3 days to 7 days. It can be longer for you, it can be lesser for you. Just perform it and just be intense about the kind of meals you eat, your sleep, the energy you're putting out there, and the exercises you're doing, and just stay still, enjoy yourself, enjoy the process, just enjoy your life. Living a healthy lifestyle, guys, is one of the best things that you can do for your body, and I really implore everyone to do all that it takes to ensure that you're living healthy. You can start with these tips, and if you have any other tips that I may not know of, you can leave it in the comment section down below, or you can go on the Power Oil page and let us know what these tips are. Share with the rest of the world. We really want to know what tips you're using to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Again, I say that this episode was brought to you by Power Oil Pure Vegetable Oil. You already know that it's a healthy cooking oil that's fortified with vitamins A and E and omega-6 and 9. It has no cholesterol and no trans fat whatsoever. Literally what they are about is helping people maintain a healthy lifestyle, and that's why they are bringing you this series so that you can help yourself maintain a healthy lifestyle as well. I hope these tips will work for you just as they have worked for me, and until next time, guys, take care.